Hello everyone, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. It's time for us to take the sewers. Yay? At a range? Really? Oh, that was an entertaining sewer trip. You think we're gonna have to fight? Last video I said that we're probably gonna have to fight undead in this place. And the fact that vampirism seems to be running.
Not so fast, my friend. You don't have to deal with this on your own.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I assume you have come to rescue the nobles and stop Montclair's reinforcements. But if Rosal Jewel is here, you shouldn't have to face him alone.
How did you find out about this place?
I'm not without resources of my own. When I discovered that Montclair had left the city and heard that the nobles had been taken captive, it wasn't difficult to ferret out the mad Argonians' hiding place.
You have spies working for you?
I have loyal associates. Let's leave it at that for the time being. Suffice to say, we have nothing but Rivenspire's best interests at heart. Now, let's go rescue those nobles.
Well, before we do, can you tell me anything about Rosal Jewel?
The Argonian? He has been at Montclair's side for a long time. He is a skilled warrior and an alchemist. I believe he may also have darker interests, including necromancy. Understand this. Rosal Jewel is powerful and not quite sane.
I see. We do not need a key. You can phase through them and I have lockpicks. Come on, game. Alright.
I prayed that I wouldn't be left to that lizard's torture. They poked and prodded me. I'm of House Tamrith. How dare they?
Just go home. Wow. I'm gonna see if I can get behind this archer. Smoothly done. Might be able to do one more. Yes.
That horrible Argonian, Rizal Jewel, said he would turn me into a powerful creature. Why would I want that? Ah, sweet freedom. Thank you so much for coming to my rescue.
Turn him into a vampire, perhaps?
I'm surprised Baron Dorel didn't accompany you here. He's never been one to shy away from getting his hands bloody in defense of house and country.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are getting very bloody. Okay. Oh. I can see your feet. We wait. Checking the entrance is good for a guard. Oh, that...
I knew Father would send someone for me. He's the ambassador from Alakir. Did I mention that? Baron Montclair and his Argonian general, Rieseljewel, attacked the nobles of Schornhelm. This is an outrage.
I'm surprised Baron Dorel didn't accompany you here. He's never been one to shy away from getting his hands bloody in defense of house and country.
Why are you so anxious to help resolve the situation in Stornhelm?
Schornhelm's stability affects all of Rivenspire. If Montclair and his allies take over the city, I fear all of Rivenspire would soon fall. And then they would look beyond our borders. He's always fancied himself the true heir to Rance's throne.
Well, that doesn't really explain everything.
I usually leave politics to the other nobles. I prefer to deal quietly with more unusual problems. As for the why of things, call it an obligation. But now is not the time to discuss the past.
Uh-huh.
I suspect that Rizal Jewel is behind that stone door, along with his portal. We need to stop him from bringing through more reinforcements.
Ooh, recipes. Close the portal, stop reinforcements. Some lovely water today.
I have no time to deal with these fools. Kill them. Kill them all.
Are you supposed to just stand there, or AI glitching, or what's the... Whoa. Okay, let's go this path. Ow. Awful pale. Yeah, freeze me in spot, you know, so I can hit you. Alright. What?
I can feel the magic. There's a portal close by. We need to close it before we're overrun by more Montclair soldiers.
You need to close the portal. The one that you feel that is right in front of us, that we can see, and we just fought some reinforcements. Close it, would you?
I should be able to close the portal. It won't take me more than a few seconds. There! That should keep them out. Shornhelm will be safe now. I shall begin my research at once. Try to determine where Ra's al Ghul has gone. In the meantime, you should seek out the High King.
Oh, this is just weird. Well, this is an interesting piece of evidence. Yeah.
With the portal closed, we've stopped Ra's al Ghul from sneaking more Montclair troops into the city. It's frustrating, though, that Ra's al Ghul slipped away. That Argonian is sly and cowardly.
I swung at him. I hit him. It wasn't that sly. Trust me. Any idea where the not so sly one disappeared to?
No, and that's what worries me. He must be tracked down and dealt with swiftly. Thanks to your efforts, though, Montclair's plan to take control of Shornhelm has been stopped. You should inform High King Emmerich and the other nobles.
Has the High King arrived in Starnhelm?
According to my sources, he was close before I entered the Mews. I have no doubt that the Shornhelm Guard has reclaimed the upper city. I assume Dorel, Tamrith, and the High King are even now in Shornhelm Castle. Give Emmerich my regards.
Sure. No, there's no sarcasm in today's episode. None whatsoever. I do apologize if you had your sarcasm meter plugged in. I may have just broken it. I was seeing what was in the cages. Nothing much. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. That was quite unexpected there. Nothing like a surprise hiccup.
I was just about to go in after you. Thought maybe you were stuck in a cage or something.
No. The upper city has been retaken, yes?
Bunch of whiners, Montclair's troops. The moment we really pushed back, they broke off and demanded we accept their surrender. Dor-El wants to execute the lot of them, but the Countess wants to consult with the High King. Too soft-hearted she is.
Why were you looking for me?
Wanted to let you know that High King Emmerich has arrived. He's in Shornhelm Castle with the Baron and the Countess. Me? I think I might leave when this is all over. Join the Fighters Guild. See the world. Certainly could use the change.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Pardon me? Hey, dip. Out of my way. No dialogue. They're all quiet. Okay.
Here we have the savior of Shornhelm, I presume. You should know that Baron Dor-El and Countess Tamrith have been quite generous in their praise of you. I trust you were able to close this portal Montclair was using to bring in reinforcements?
Yes. Verandis Ravenwatch was with me, and he closed the portal.
I'm not surprised. Verandis and I go back many years.
Oh, right.
He has a habit of making people nervous, but I've been trying to reassure Baron Dor-El and Countess Tamrith he is loyal to the people of Rivenspire. Did you also defeat this Rizal Jewel?
No. Unfortunately, he escaped.
Then I suppose we'll have to track him down, he and Montclair both. I fear Montclair's ambitions may be far greater than simply conquering all of Rivenspire. It's better we stop him now.
I'll help you however I can, Your Majesty.
Thanks to you, we have an excellent start here in Shornhelm, and I will devote my resources to fortifying the city as quickly as possible. We're secure here now, and we have to ensure it remains that way.
That is, very prudent, Your Majesty.
Shornhelm may be secure, but reports from other parts of the kingdom suggest Montclair is stirring up trouble everywhere. Countess Tamrith and Baron Dor-El will each take a detachment of the Shornhelm Guard and go investigate these reports.
That seems a very good way, divide and conquer, if you will, to track down. Is there anything I can do to assist?
As you might have guessed, I'm thinking you are best suited for tracking down Rizal Jewel and making sure he doesn't go opening any more portals into Shornhelm. Did Verandis perhaps mention any suspicions of where this rat may have scurried off to?
Verandis was going to investigate the matter himself.
Then I suggest you join him. Knowing Verandis, he's returned to Ravenwatch Castle to study whatever evidence he may have found. You'll find it west of the city near the town of Crestshade. I'm counting on the two of you to stop Rizal Jewel, and soon.
I'll go to Ravenwatch Castle right away.
I should warn you, Ravenwatch Castle is as strange as the man who owns it. His family is very old and they have strange traditions. Don't worry, though. I have no doubt about the fact that he's on our side. You may rely on anything he says.
May I ask a few questions before I take my leave?
Of course, I'm a veritable treasure trove of useless information, and I love to share.
Fantastic dinner companion. How do you know Verandis?
I've known Count Ravenwatch since I was a boy. My father even sent me to study with him for a time. House Ravenwatch is one of the oldest noble houses of Rivenspire. Quite a legacy, and Verandis carries it well.
That seems a little vague. There must be more to it.
Well, if you must know, he's part of the reason I'm wearing this crown. When I first proposed to form the Covenant, many people opposed me. Verandis, however, without any urging, supported my plans and helped sway opinions in my favor.
Why would he do such a thing?
I think he did it because he was tired of bloodshed, and he knew he could trust me to always work toward peace. If I can end this conflict and restore it here, I will consider my debt to Verandis paid in full.
How long will you be remaining in Arnhelm?
As long as it takes. I knew that having the noble houses share the throne wouldn't last. I should have chosen one of them to rule years ago. To be honest, I feel I'm partly to blame for all of this, and it's my duty to be here and see it resolved.
Why didn't you bring an army?
The last time I brought an army to Rivenspire, it was to put an end to Rancer's war. That isn't a memory I want to reawaken in this region. Besides, it will be better for all concerned if Rivenspire resolves its own problems.
I see. One last thing. Has there been any word from the West?
Rumors and wild tales, for the most part. We did receive a dispatch from a Captain Janavi. Apparently something occurred in the town of Crestshade. Something devastating enough to require the captain to set up a camp for refugees.
Oh, that's... Oh boy. What can you tell me about Crestshade?
Very little. It's a small town at the foot of the Western Mountains. Since you're heading in that direction to see Verandis, perhaps you can look in on Crestshade. I'd be grateful if you can determine what actually happened out there.
Of course. I shall take a look at it.
Now that Shornhelm is secure, we can turn our attention to the reports coming in from the rest of Rivenspire. Something definitely unusual is going on out there.
Rajul escaped before I could close the portal.
Damn! We have to find him. As long as he's at large, this region of Rivenspire is in terrible danger. Now, if I could just get the Countess to abdicate her authority to me, we'd put an end to this constant bickering and really get things done.
What's your next step?
Take counsel with the High King, of course. We've been hearing reports of an unusual number of blood fiends popping up throughout the countryside. That's just one more problem to add to our growing list of concerns.
Will you be staying in Shornhelm?
I'd prefer to be out in the field, but I expect the High King will send me where he will. At least my son Alec can manage House Dorel holdings while I deal with the broader concerns of Rivenspire.
Baron Dorel can be so reckless. I fear that his approach will lead Rivenspire down a dangerous path. Of course, his style of leadership hardly matters if we can't put a stop to Baron Montclair.
What are your plans now?
I sent my sister Genevieve to investigate reports of trouble in the West. She's a captain in the Shornhelm Guard, you know. I'm worried, though. She hasn't sent a report in quite some time. If the High King can spare me, I might ride out to meet her.
Have you received any reports from the captain?
She's always been rather lackadaisical about filing reports, but we did receive word that she had set up a camp for refugees. It's obvious something terrible is going on out there. I want to make sure she's all right.
Are you and your sister close?
Not as close as we were. When I went to study in Stormhaven, Genevieve joined the Guard. We don't always see eye to eye, but we are sisters. I'm sure she's fine. But I wish I could get her to send dispatches on a regular basis.
Okay. Well, we wrapped that up, freed the nobles, and could not hit the not-so-sly individual. Well, I think we should wrap up here. We will certainly have a lot to do in Rivenspire. Oh, magic show. So anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video. And if you were new to the channel, time to celebrate freedom. You can most certainly do the whole subscribing thing and bell notifications and all of that stuff. There's also a couple of links in the description down below should you wish to check those out. But until next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Bye.